Hi guys, today I will show you how we did the installation of this 7-inch Idoing Android head unit. We'll show you what comes inside the box, how to connect all the wiring, and we'll show you how to install it in this 2002 Acura RSX. Let's see what comes inside the box. Right here we have our head unit, well packaged. These are the holes for the mounting, and right here we have all different connectors for the head unit itself. And on this side we have this is the ISO universal one, so we have ISO connectors right here, and we actually got an adapter for this vehicle as well. Here we have all the wiring. This is a microphone. Right here we have the GPS antenna, and as you can see it uses the magnet in the back to get mounted somewhere in the vehicle. We have a couple of these brackets, but for this vehicle we won't be using them. We've got two sets of USB cables, two in one and simply one. Right here we have the 4G antenna. There are two of them, as you can see. There are two connectors, and they are hidden inside this protective sleeve, which we can hide inside the vehicle and it won't make any noise. This is a wire for the SIM card. I'll open it up. This is where you will insert the SIM card. It can be hidden inside the glove box, for example. Here we have two sets of wires, Wi-Fi, microphone, brake, and a bunch of this is a camera in, for example, for the backup camera, B+, auto amp control, accessory, reverse, key. And we have another set of RC wires right here, connectors. I'll try to show you what they are: sub, etc., auxiliary, all different ones. And there are some bolts that come with the set. As I've said before, I actually got this wire for our Acura RSX. As you can see, we have two connectors on this side, and this one will be connected inside the vehicle. I'll show you where it gets connected. So these two will get connected over here. And this actually works quite nice, because this way you don't have to solder anything. It's all pretty much done for you. It's plug and play. I will leave the link for this harness in the description. Right now we will remove the previous, the 8-auto head unit. In Acura RSX, first you have to remove this plastic cover. There are two slots, one on this side and one on the other side, where you can insert the trim removal tool and gently pry it open. Once you remove it, you need to disconnect the cigarette lighter socket by pressing right here. Pull it off. You will have access to two bolts that are holding the assembly in place. Try to show you. I actually removed both of them, but they will be located right here. This is where one of them will be, and the second one on the other side. You will need 10mm socket to remove them. After you have removed them, now you can just put your hand inside and push out the unit. like this. If this side doesn't come out, you can use the trim removal tool to pry it open. After you've done that, you will need to disconnect this connector first, and the whole thing is out. In this vehicle we have the backup camera installed, and this one is the signal wire. Because we have this type of connector already installed, we will cut off the connector that comes with the new set on the reverse wire. We'll cut it off here, and we will install a similar one. I will remove the insulation. I'm using the 24 gauge to remove it. This one is female, and that's why we'll need to use the male connector. You have to insert the wire inside, and now I will use the pliers to press in the middle of the connector. You have to press hard. Right now I will remove the A-Toto unit from the mounting bracket. As you can see, A-Toto was being held by these two screws on this side, two more on the other side, and we have 4 screws holding the plate in place. In case of our new Idoing, it will be mounted using the top screws, so it will be mounted on top rather than on the bottom. With Idoing, I'll be using these 2 holes on top, as I said, to make sure it fits in this vehicle. And the screws that I'm using are actually the ones that came with the A-Toto head unit. The ones that came with the Idoing are a little bit shorter, and it's harder to use them in this case. Now the face plate goes on top, like this, and as you can see, these are the holes for the screws that will secure it in place. And here we have our new unit inside the mounting brackets and the faceplate. As I said, we have 2 screws holding it right here and 2 more on top, and same on this side, 2 screws right here and 2 more right here. I already pulled the USB ports inside the glove box. This is how it's gonna work. As you can see, the wire enters right here and exits inside the glove box. USB gets connected right here. Right now I will connect 4G antennas, so you just have to remove these covers. And the antenna itself can be simply hidden inside the vehicle. Third one is for our GPS. Right now I'll connect the microphone. First it gets connected into the head unit itself. And this is the wiring for our backup camera. This one gets connected right here. A lot of them actually labeled, that's why it's easy to find where they go, and I believe all of them can only be inserted into one of these slots. Right now I will connect the main wiring harness to the vehicle, and one more thing is the antenna, radio antenna. The slot is located over here. Done. I will hide the wiring inside. And don't forget about this one. This gets connected to the emergency light in the Acura. And now put it back in. Our installation is complete. I'll quickly test the functionality. Let's test the navigation. And as you can see, it is working without any issues. I'll go back. I'll try the radio. And it is working as well. Excellent. I'll go back. I'll test the reverse gear, and as you can see, it is working as well. I've got some lines set up over here. You can do that in settings. You can actually adjust them in a lot of different ways, but I'll make another video where I'll go in more details about the functionality of this unit, so I will leave the link in the description. Check it out. Other than that, our installation is complete. Thank you guys for watching. I will leave the link for the unit itself in the description as well, and we'll see you in the next video.